has a good week ahead.
Welcome, tarot readers. April here. Tarot routines. How many of you out there have a tarot routine? Let me know down below if you do and what that tarot routine is. If you're new to tarot or trying to up your tarot game, it's going to deepen your knowledge and familiarize yourself with the cards by having a tarot routine. It's also going to take away some of the blockages about getting in the right place to do tarot and just doing it. If you're an experienced reader, then I feel like having a tarot routine can bring you into a place where you have a spiritual rhythm in your life. It can also help you familiarize yourself with a brand new deck or a new style of reading if you've decided to expand your tarot knowledge. Before I jump into it, I just want to say I have gifts for you down below in the description box. Free PDF printables with tarot spreads, tarot ideas, and some cheat sheets there. Hopefully these will spark you in a new direction and give you confidence in the tarot. Especially if you're new, I just want to say to you right here and right now, keep going. The more you read, the better it gets. And that's another reason why it's so great to have a tarot routine. Here's some elements you may want to integrate into your tarot routine. Ritual. Ritual is a powerful aspect of routine. By repeating the same elements, you create something that puts your mind in tarot motion. Lighting candles or even having a specific candle that you use when you draw for your tarot routine is a wonderful way to go. Cleansing your deck through smoke or lighting incense creates an ambiance in the room. Maybe you like to meditate before you draw your cards, or you have an invocation, incantation, or you like to cast a circle. It can be as elaborate as you want or as simple as you please. Maybe you want to leave your card or cards out so that you can see them. In my weekly tarot routine, I put my cards up in the window in an area that I sit often, and this is so that I will reflect on the cards as the week goes on and receive new information about how those cards relate to my life. Conversely, maybe you feel better having it in a secret or hidden place that's just for you. This could be important if you have little children. It's been a while since I've had little ones, but I do remember, and when my granddaughter comes to visit, oh my gosh, she's into everything. And I do mean everything. Same place, same time. Maybe you're the type of person that having the same place that you go to and doing it at the same time really creates a rhythm for your life. And in so doing, creates that routine that reflects who you are and is very comfortable. I feel like making sure that this routine is something that you do and you are comfortable with is really important. And so some of you are not a same time and same place. Maybe you're a very extroverted person and you derive energy from being around people. Maybe you want to go to a coffee shop or a park. Just depends on who you are and how you work. It's really important that you honor who you are. All right, you guys, I just have to jump in here and save you from yourselves. Okay, so this is really about doing it. This is about getting over the fantasy of who you think you are and coming to terms with who you really are so that you actually do this. Case in point, every now and then I decide I'm gonna get a gym membership in town. And I go there for like 2 weeks and then I don't because I hate it. And barring some kind of brain transplant, I'm never going to be the type of person that works out at the gym. I'm always gonna work out at home. So just be honest with yourself about who you are and what really works for you. Then you'll do it. Tarot journaling is really fun, so you may want to add this element to your tarot routine, maybe making it so you do it once a week. If you're doing a card a day, you may want to chart your cards, and I have a free PDF printable down below. Just print it off, and it's for you to chart your cards. Really, really fun to do because you can see like, wow, I'm really getting this card a lot, and I'm really not getting these cards at all. I mean, I've had months where I go without getting certain cards in a spread. It's just not where I'm at and not what I'm learning. So charting it can be a lot of fun. If you are going to do your draw out in public, then I want to encourage you to have a cloth that you lay down on the table so that it's charged with your energy and it's kind of a protective shield from the energy of the people that maybe inhabited that table before. Cloths are so much fun to collect. You don't have to spend a lot of money, spend some time thrifting. I'm super big on thrifting, you guys. It's so important that we reduce and reuse and repurpose what's already been put out in the world so that we move away from this gotta have more mentality and just destroy our planet. So that's kind of my soapbox right there. Want to encourage you to go to thrift stores. You're gonna find really cool things there that you wouldn't normally find. Having a tarot cloth collection is super fun, and you can pick things that suit your mood or maybe the type of reading that you're doing. Okay guys, I want you to listen to me on this one, seriously. Don't get caught up in the trappings. This is about creating a routine, not about buying stuff. The stuff is not going to make you a tarot reader. Reading the cards is going to make you a tarot reader, and that's the purpose of having a routine. So don't let the trappings get in the way. This is a big thing that sometimes people get hung up on, getting just the right cloth or just the right incense. These are all avoidance behaviors where you really need to look at why you're afraid to just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be you, and it just needs to be now. Some things to think about is how many cards and how often you're going to do this. So there's the card a day, and when I first began reading tarot, this was great. I would draw a card at some point in the day, and it would just allow me to familiarize myself with the cards and to really pay attention to what my day was like. So you could do the draw at the beginning of the day and then kind of take it into your day and not look up anything about the card till the end of the day. I really recommend that if you're new. Then you can study the card in the evening and kind of say, wow, that really makes sense with what happened, or how does that make sense with what happened? And this kind of helps you connect with the cards. If a card a day is just overwhelming for you, then maybe you want to do 3 cards a week. And that is what my tarot routine is. 3 cards every 5 or 8 days, depending on when I feel my week, the cards have run themselves out and I'm ready for a new message. I love doing a 3-card spread. I do have different 3-card spreads, not the usual 3-card spreads, and there's a link in the description box below to that video. So if you want to look at some different ways to do 3-card spreads, you might want to check that out. If you're doing a weekly spread, you may want to do more than 1 card. I think that feels good. It feels like there's more information to work with. You don't have to do a past, present, or future. You can just do the whole week and look at 3 cards or 5 cards. How about a monthly spread? So if you've been wanting to move up to doing larger spreads, doing a monthly spread is really great. You just sit down at the beginning of the month, you do your monthly spread, mark them all down in your tarot journal, and then spend the whole month getting to know that spread and those cards. I think the big trick with doing a monthly spread is making sure that you return to it like weekly and just kind of look at the cards and check in and see how that's working for you. Some of you are going to want to mix it up. You're going to want to do 3 cards one week and 5 cards the next. Some of you are going to want to do a month of a card a day or attempt to do a card a day. I've never been able to make that happen, honestly. Again, the trick is to allow yourself to have enough time to make it a routine, something that sinks in. So I would say try something for a month. Some tips for success on doing this is just don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't have to be a thing. Whenever you have this ideal of, I'm going to be the ultimate tarot reader and I'm going to read a card every day and I'm going to journal every day and I'll work on my grimoire every week. Wow, that's a lot. But it's important that you choose something that you can maintain, something that feels good and feels fun. This should be an adventure into yourself. I really believe that tarot is about taking the adventure into self and understanding who you are. Don't try to squeeze yourself into being someone that you're not. It's okay for you to find your rhythm and your way of doing it. There really is no wrong except not doing it. I would say, yeah. If you're a beginner, you may want to check out my beginner's library right here. It's growing, and it'll grow even more if you leave me a comment down below on the types of things that you'd like me to do videos on. If not, check out this video over here, or maybe you want to check out my other channel where I read tarot. How you choose to... Yeehaw.